Hi, I'm Catalina. I started at Pasadena Community College. From there, I transferred to the University of California, San Diego, and staying within the UC family. I currently am attending UC Davis School of Law. I'm a rising 2L, which means I'm about to start my second year of law school. So I've stayed in California my whole life, and I have no plans to leave California anytime soon, hopefully. So being able to find this fellowship and be given an internship back home, sort of, in LA is really great. What interests me most about antitrust and unfair competition law is the idea about keeping big businesses in line. A lot of people kind of think of them as Goliath, and that at a certain point there's nothing you can do. You know, a target is a target is a target. But I like the idea that we can, through antitrust and unfair competition law, ensure that small businesses have a chance to thrive in the market. And I also like the idea of being able to protect consumers. Your average consumer is not really going to know what's going on behind the scenes when it comes to antitrust and unfair competition law. Your average consumer won't even know much about law in general, and especially when it gets to such a detail-oriented field like this. It's good that we're able to protect consumers from what they don't know is happening and making sure that they're not really suffering any negative repercussions from stuff that's going on in the background. What do I hope to gain and get out of this fellowship? I just hope to build relationships generally with both my mentor from the California Lawyers Association and with my supervisors while at my internship in the AG's office. I think that antitrust and unfair competition, at least in law school, is not talked about that often. So having connections in the field before graduating, I think, is super beneficial. More specifically, I'm excited to gain experience working inside a government office. I think that they're run differently than other jobs. Like, for instance, I was a paralegal before coming to law school. So I'm aware of how private firms run and how they work, but I've never been able to experience a government job before. So that's an exciting opportunity as well. What do I look forward to most during the fellowship? I'm actually really excited about the Golden State Antitrust and Unfair Competition Law reception and dinner. They feature like crash courses in pretty niche areas of antitrust law throughout the day. That's perfect going into my second year of law school. Why is working in a diverse and inclusive profession important to me? Firstly, I think that it's important because with diversity just comes differing mindsets, whether that mindset is based on the socioeconomic class you were raised in or your cultural and ethnic background. Everybody has a different approach to the same set of problems. And that's really the only way problems can be solved effectively, is just having as many people come together and figure out the best way. Being Mexican American, there was not a lot of women especially who looked like me in undergrad, and then even less so in law school. Working in a diverse and inclusive profession, it just leads to being more comfortable and having a better experience overall. A couple fun facts about me is I actually did my final project in AP US History on the Sherman Antitrust Act. That's what really, I think, made me feel like I could pursue this as a career. I hadn't always thrived in school, which is why I started at community college. But doing this project, like being super satisfied with the work I was doing and receiving a good grade on it, I think really pushed me in the direction of pursuing law. And it just is ironic to me that somehow I've come full circle, and I didn't fully plan on it, but I think it might be a sign.